Imagine this. Right at the edge of a bustling capital city, there's a sprawling, wild kingdom. It's a place of incredible beauty and just critical importance, but for decades, it was a kingdom left completely unguarded. Today, we're digging into the story of the Margalla Hills and the dedicated group that finally stepped up to protect it. First off, let's just set the scene. The park's own website calls it the Margalla Leopard Kingdom. I mean, come on, that name alone tells you pretty much everything you need to know, right? This isn't just some park. It's a raw, untamed wilderness, a real sanctuary for wildlife, sitting literally on the doorstep of a major city. But here's the thing about kingdoms. Every kingdom needs a guardian. And for decades, this incredible natural treasure was just left vulnerable. So that begs the question, who finally stepped in to defend the realm of the leopard? To really understand what's at stake here, we first need to get a feel for the place itself. We're talking about the Margalla Hills National Park, a truly unique urban wilderness. And the scale we're talking about is just staggering. Listen to how the chairperson of the Islamabad Wildlife Management Board, Aisha Humaira-Chak, puts it. This is not just a city park. It's a massive natural forest that has huge importance for biodiversity, for local culture, and for everyone living in the city. Just let that number sink in for a moment. 17,000 hectares. That is a gigantic expanse of land to protect, especially when it's smashed right up against a growing capital city. And this brings us to the real heart of our story. This brilliant ecosystem, this vital green lung for the city, was in serious trouble. The promise of what it was supposed to be just wasn't being met. This slide lays it all out perfectly. On one side, you have the promise, right? A law passed back in 1979 to protect the area. And on the other side, the reality for over 30 years. A management board that was, to put it mildly, completely dysfunctional. With nobody really watching over it, the park's condition just got worse and worse. So here's the timeline of how it all unfolded. The legal framework gets created in 1979, and the park is officially established a year later. But then, pretty much nothing. For the next 34 years, the board that was supposed to be responsible for it just didn't function. Can you believe that? It wasn't until 2014 that a legal challenge finally forced a change. And change didn't just happen on its own. It was sparked by one person, a zoologist and field expert named Z.B. Mirza. He's the one who filed a petition in the Islamabad High Court, and that's what brought official attention to the park's poor condition. That one single act became the catalyst for absolutely everything that followed. And so, out of that crisis, a new guardian was finally born. A brand new organization with a really clear mission: fix the problems of the past and protect this park for the future. So let's get a clear definition of who we're talking about. This new body is the Islamabad Wildlife Management Board, or IWMB. It's a government body operating under the Ministry of Climate Change, and its job is simple but huge: to be the legal custodian and protector of the Margalla Hills National Park. This table gives us a great little snapshot. It was officially formed on July 7, 2015, and its purpose is crystal clear: environmentalism, conservation, and ecology. You can see how it fits right into the government structure, reporting to the Ministry of Climate Change with that direct, hands-on responsibility for the park. So what does this new board actually do? I mean, how does it turn its official mandate into real-world action on the ground? Let's take a look at how they operate. The IWMB's work is really built on 4 main pillars. So it's not just about wildlife patrols. They also do scientific research, they build these vital relationships with local communities, and they run public outreach programs to help people understand the park's immense value. It's a really holistic approach. And to hit their conservation goals, the board uses this 3-pronged approach. They lobby for policies that will protect the area, they conduct research to better understand the ecosystem, and they provide expert consultancy. All of this makes sure that every single decision is based on sound science. All of this work, the structure, the departments, the methods, it's all guided by one central philosophy, this one core idea that really defines their entire mission. And here it is, taken right from their own materials: working in harmony with nature. It's so much more than just a motto. It's a guiding principle. It signals a shift from just managing a piece of land to a deeper, more respectful coexistence with the wilderness they're in charge of protecting. So we end here. The story of the IWM is this really powerful example of how you can reverse decades of neglect.
But it also leaves us with a critical question, and it's one for cities everywhere. As our urban areas keep expanding, how do we make sure a leopard kingdom can still thrive right next door? How do we all learn to truly work in harmony with nature?